Alright guys, I am back and I have built a AE2 room. I made it out of the paper blocks because I thought that'd be cool. In any case, we are out of redstone, which is a relatively large problem at the moment. So let's grab or throw some redstone in here. Hopefully, eventually, that'll be finished. Also, my storage drawers are completely filled at the moment, which is also unfortunate. So, we need to do that, which requires more of that. But, alright, so, oh, creative cell. I would like to make some of those. Alright, so that requires, they all require processors. So, I can't really do much at the moment because AE will not be able to handle all this until I have some reasonable sized cells. And I kind of need to get that done. So, with that in mind, we're going to actually upgrade this extractor by making ourselves a gas turbine. Which requires this high temperature thing.
Good night. Good night.
Ooh, I have no redstone left.
Reika disconnected from your channel. Reika from the server.
Correction, I have 7 redstone left. Ooh, do I have 4 sintered tungsten? I don't believe I have 4 sintered tungsten. I could have sworn I had some sintered tungsten. Well, gonna have to set up the micro turbines again. Get the shaft junction. And we need some gears, so I guess we'll go and steal some from the jet fuel production.
Unfortunately, this ruins mod. Well, I think there is a way to have it save NBT data for a block. It's really stupid with how specific you have to be about it, so kind of limits me. on that. I can't really use blocks in a way that depends on their NBT. So some blocks rotations are actually stored NBT instead of metadata, so some blocks I can't even use unless I use them in a certain way.
Wait a second.
You're using atomic strikers?
Yep.
Can you just do that?
I tried looking for other things, but I couldn't really find anything that looked useful. Well, I couldn't really find much of anything else at all.
There is one that allows you to use blueprints for it. I can't quite remember the name.
I mean, with this, I can build whatever the fuck it is in a game. You have whatever random block for base plate, just some block that isn't being used in the rest of the temp. And it has to be some rectangular shape. You build whatever it is, you type /parse ruin, you break one of the base plate blocks, it'll save the whole thing as a template. It'll save like metadatas and all that, but it doesn't save block NBTs. I mean, I guess if you have something in a chest, it will save that, but it doesn't save like tile entity NBT or normal block NBT. It only seems to do inventory NBT.
And we need a normal furnace.
So it's essentially vanilla.
I guess.
Alright. So now we need the sintered tungsten. Oh, that's what I went over here for.
Like, I can save a chest with custom items in it, but I wouldn't be able to, say, save a furnace that's just on. Technically on.
Quite possibly it was his way of getting around just that.
Come on. Get up there.
Sure, it's a bad way of doing it.
Now,
It's,
we'll get some tungsten.
you know,
Well, it's kind of annoying when I want to use a proximity detector somewhere, and I basically have to rely on the default settings of proximity detectors. Granted, for the place that I used it, the default setting actually did work, like, perfectly. But a lot of stuff that's, like, just dependent on NBT data doesn't work. Like, a lot of, Bibliocraft stuff, like Bibliocraft's lanterns, metadata determines the color of the candle, so it's NBT data that actually decides.
Alright,
like,
there we go.
what-
Now we can make...
Sound
We're
muted.
talking about random things for something else. Let's mute them for the time being. Oh, it requires turbines. Okay. Oh goodness, that requires a lot of sintered tungsten. Need some gold. There we go. Got that portion at least. I'm gonna need more HSLA. I do not have any more HSLA.
Message received.
There we go. That'll get us some more coal coke.
Message received.
Got the compound compressor now. Nope, yep, I totally can't do anything else until I get some more HSLA. That's some more HSLA. Crap, I needed to make 2 of those. Oh, I did make 2 of those. Alright, there is one gas turbine.